Okay, come down to the floor. We're going to start with a child's pose to release the back. So, on your knees just outside hip width apart, knees slightly turned to the outside. Bring your hands down to the ground out in front of you. Sit your hips back towards your heels. You just want your forehead resting comfortably on the ground. Set it back into a child's pose, release through your back. So palms on the ground out in front of you, knees just outside hip width apart, knees slightly turned to the outside, forehead resting comfortably onto the ground. Try to keep your forearms up off of the ground, set your hips back towards your heels and release right through your back. Okay, now reach the fingers of your right hand just 1 or 2 centimeters forward. Grip a little deeper with the fingers of that right hand into the ground and just release a little deeper through the right side of the back. Then bring the fingers of your right hand back level with your left hand. Just walk the fingers of your left hand just 1 or 2 centimeters forward. Grip a little deeper with the fingers of that left hand into the ground and release a little deeper through the left side of your back. Now, just bring your right and left hands in line with each other again. Sit the hips back a little deeper towards the heels. Release a little deeper all the way through your back. Okay, let that go. Up on your knees. Okay, let's release the shoulders. So, on your hands and knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and then bring your left hand and arm under your body, left palm facing up towards the ceiling. Bring your left shoulder down towards the ground and stretch through the outside of your left shoulder. And we'll do that on the other side. So onto your hands and knees again. And then right hand and arm under your body, right palm facing up towards the ceiling. Bring your right shoulder closer to the ground and stretch through the outside of that right shoulder. Okay. Then, on your knees, clasp your hands behind your back, lift your chest up, and stretch out through the front of your shoulders. So this will open up your chest and stretch through the front of your shoulders, which is a very, very good thing to do. Okay, let's have a bit of a stretch into the hips. So, one knee forward. So if you bring your left knee forward, have your right knee back, have your palms into the ground with your elbows bent, and that will stretch through the outside of your left hip. So left knee forward, right knee back, palms into the ground, stretch through the outside of your left hip. Let's do that on the other side. So, right knee forward, left knee back, palms into the ground, elbows stay bent, and stretch to the outside of your right hip. Let's do that on each side again. So, left knee forward, right knee back, stretch to the outside of your left hip. And right knee forward, left knee back, stretch through the outside of your right hip. Okay, we're about halfway through. Let's let's have a bit of a stretch of the hip flexors. So for this, what we will need to do is have one knee down, so right knee down, left knee up, hands to hips, just bring your hips forward a bit and release through your right hip flexor. So right knee down, left knee up, both knees at 90 degrees, hands to hips, just bring the hips forward a bit and that will release your right hip flexor. Let's do that on the other side. So, left knee down, right knee up, hands to hips, hips forward just a little bit, release through the left hip flexor. Okay. Yeah, once more on each side, why not? Knee down, knee up, hips forward, and then same arm as the knee that is on the ground, up and over, push that elbow down with the hand on the other side, and stretch out the tricep. So if your right knee is down and your right arm is up, that'll be stretching out the triceps on your right arm. And we will do that on the other side. Left knee down, right knee up, left arm up, over, right hand pushing left elbow down, stretching out the triceps of your left arm. Okay. Alright, let's get on our backs. So, on your back, arms out straight behind your head, knees slightly bent, elbows slightly bent, just pushing the feet and the hands away, just really letting everything go, and then we will release the lower back. So, take your hands out to the sides, bring your feet close to your backside, bring your legs together, and then take both knees over to one side of your body. So, arms out to the sides, both knees over to one side of your body, release your lower back. And take both of those knees over to the other side of the body. Release the lower back through the other side. Try to keep both sides of your upper back on the floor. Take both knees back over to the first side. So again, you're trying to keep both sides of your upper back on the floor. Releasing the lower back. You have about 90 seconds left to go. Take both knees over to the other side again. Releasing the lower back. Okay. On your back, feet nice and close to your backside. Take one leg up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands in behind that leg. And just very, very gently bring that leg as far towards your chest as is comfortable for you, just to get a nice release through the hamstring. Bring that foot back down to the ground. Take your other leg up. Same deal on that side. Clasp your hands behind the leg. Just bring it to whatever level is comfortable for you today towards your chest. Release your hamstring. 30 seconds left. Okay, both feet on the ground. Legs out straight. Arms out straight behind you. Push your feet away. Push your hands away for 10 seconds. Open up your chest, take a big deep breath. let it go. We are done.